How do you quit a program in Haiku? That sounds like a ridiculously simplistic question. But there are actually many ways to do it. So yeah, I'm going to make a video about it. Okay, there's our program. And under normal circumstances, either there's a menu, which you can say quit, with a hotkey, or you can quit it on the yellow tab in the top left corner. Now, there's a few rare programs that work differently. They will, have a button or something like that. Oh, the light is attracting a lot of insects here. But let's suppose this thing is stuck. It's not responding to any hotkeys, any mouse presses. How do you get rid of it? Well, one way is to go here to, this normally looks like just a little black square, but actually for every processor there's a little column there. It's a bit like pulse, right? And there you can see there's show image. Let's quit it. And that way to quit the program is politely asking you to quit, but let's suppose it doesn't. All right. Let's see what happens if I click on that. Nothing. But if we go to threads and CPU usage. Whoa, what do you want to do with the team show image? Kill this team. Kill. But what if your desk bar is the program that's malfunctioning, or for some other reason, it is possible, I think, to not have this little gizmo here. So this is now a problem. So you can't actually get to that. Well, then we use a program, an application. Come on, this is inside Haiku Apps. You thought I wasn't going to talk about an app? And that one is called Slayer. And Slayer comes up. Now, obviously, I started this from the desk bar, but you can tie that to a shortcut key, Control-Shift-S or something like that. And now you can suspend it. Then you can restart it. Or you can, once again, kill it. Okay. I wasn't very careful there, because I have now gone and suspended Slayer itself. So I am going to have to call up another one and see if I can kill it. There, it's gone. What I was meaning to do was to kill show image. And here we go. And it's gone. Okay, so far so good. One more that I want to show you. If none of those work for you and you're at your wit's end, you're about to reach for the power button, then there's a trusty old key combination that you will remember from the DOS and Windows days. Control, Alt, Delete. And that one, if that one's not working, then you will have to hard reboot. Alright, so where's show image? There it is. And now I can politely ask it to quit, or I can kill it. Or you can force a reboot. Control Alt Delete, the old faithful. Now, you may ask, what about killing something from the terminal? We do have a kill command. However, saying kill show image will do nothing. Yes, actually it does. It actually works despite not being very clear about that in the documentation. The documentation for this seems to be a bit out of date, because every process in your computer gets a number, and if you read this correctly, then it wants to see one of those numbers. But in fact, in some old Linux versions, you'd have a separate command called pkill or kill all, right? And so this has somewhere along the line been merged into the kill command, even if the documentation about that is not very clear. So now you know how to stop a process in Haiku. And this is very helpful if you're doing any packaging or any kind of developing, because sometimes you make a mistake, and when you make a mistake, your program is supposed to crash and just leave a lot of empty memory. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're working with Java and the program ends, but the Java runtime just stays in memory. Well, now you know how to get rid of it. Okay, so I hope that helps a bit. Thanks for watching.